So this isn't just another 99 bucks IEM, but this is a hybrid IEM with a tuning filter system, aerospace grade drivers, as well as a shell that looks like luxury jewelry. Right now this is only going for 69 bucks, but is the sound as premium as it looks? Let's find out.
I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm trying to make it better. But I'm only human. Some days it's hard to move on, so I keep fighting every day. I don't blame myself.
So I like that this IEM is a hybrid IEM with a combo of Hidizs silver core BA driver for high frequency sounds, as well as a 10.2mm dual magnetic circuit, aerospace grade PU plus peak composite dynamic driver, and this results in great sound signature that we'll discuss later on. And speaking of which, the sound signature on this IEM is unlike traditional flattish IEM. This has a lot of V-shaped influence and has a very dynamic signature. And on top of that, Hidizs even throws in tunable filters for you to find something that you'll love. I also like the build quality. It's very solid, made of premium materials, and even comes with a nice cable with your choice of the jack that you can choose from, whether 3.5 or 4.4mm. So these IEM are also very low impedance, making it easy to power without needing special equipment, coming in at only 17 ohms, and it also got very low distortion with a THD of less than 0.3%. So this is also very subjective, and I personally like it. However, these are not the lightest IEMs, and for those who may not be familiar with heavier IEMs might find them a little fatiguing to wear over long periods of time. Also, you need to get a good seal on this IEM for it to really sound good without leaking any air. So for me, because of the weight of the IEM, that means to put a larger ear tips on, which ultimately might put some pressure in your ears after long periods of use. And the cables you get here is good, it's high quality, but a little bit thin for my liking, and I wish it came with a thicker gauge cable. So the MS2 Pro is now going for a very attractive price. It'll normally retail for 99 US dollars or around 430 Malaysian ringgit, but for a limited time there's a flash deal going on around 69 bucks and a launch promo later on at $79, so do check them out while they're still on sale. And if you find value in what you hear and like what you see, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up. And if you want to buy this IEM, do check out my links below. So let's talk about the sound signature of this IEM, and the MS2 Pro leans into a fun musical tuning but with some technical capabilities behind it as well. I love the fact that you get to play around with the tuning filters, which in this case of the MS2 Pro makes a world of difference. Think of them like slight change in the EQs. But if you have not used tuning filters before, it doesn't change the way the earbuds performs, and however capable or incapable the IEMs are, filters are not going to change that. It just adjusts the way airflow to achieve different sound signatures. So if you have a bad IEM with no bass to start with, then changing any types of filters is not going to change that. But fortunately not in the case of the MS2 Pro. So starting with the bass, you get a deep, boomy sub bass that adds a lot of weight to this earbud. Sub basses gets generated very well. All 4 sub bass sequences in Doing It Right by Daft Punk is generated very well. But I do notice that 2 of the drops are like subwoofer level deep, which is very impressive. The mid bass is tight and snappy, definitely hits hard, and then gets out of the way without unwanted lingering effect. So the lower mid vocal sounds natural with good timbre and very nice body, nothing too colored, just clean and grounded, and is very centered in the frequency plane, which is fantastic for vocal heavy tracks. And in this case, the upper mids are bright, energetic, and female vocals in particular have that forward, lively signature. Highs is crisp and airy with very nice sparkle and plenty of extension, helps open up the soundstage, which actually feels wider than the MK12 Tourist that we've previously checked out. When you put in the different filters, it emphasizes the frequencies of the different spectrum they each represents. So red is a little bit more balanced, black is a little bit darker but doesn't kill the treble and mids, and transparent is a little bit more clear and airy, which slightly pushes away the bass notes to put emphasis on the highs. So overall, this IEM is very unique, tuned more towards that V-shaped signature that gives you clarity, power, and space. So this IEM is very well designed. To start off, these are not light IEMs. Yes, on paper they seem light, 27.7 grams with the ear tips for both the earbuds, but in reality they feel solid and reassuring. If you follow my channel long enough, you know that I like gadgets that are a little bit heavier, and this one just fits the bill. Hidizs says that this design is inspired by a rhino, and it does have some resemblance here, and the body of the earbuds is made of a ZA12 zinc alloy material and is also polished to a mirror finish with a small patch of leather at the front here. And the inside of the body to the ear guides are all one solid piece. You also get a tunable filters at the front. The IEMs connect via a standard 0.78mm 2-pin plug, and you have a choice of 3.5mm or 4.4mm jack when purchasing them. And the cables here are a combination of high purity silver and an oxygen-free copper cable, so it's got a mixture of cooler metallic and warmer copper tones. And the cables here are decently thick, but not the thickest gauge cables out there, but it does get the job done. Overall, a very impressive piece from Hidizs. I love the innovation and how you can infinitely tune this with different filters as well as different ear tips, but most importantly, the native performance of these earbuds is already very good, and on top of that, you get so much more to tune it. If you want to also check out other IEMs on my channel, click right over here, and if you want another video on this channel, click right over here, and I'll see you over at those videos.